Good morning. Thank you very much for coming. We have a steady viewer. He's called Zero Viewer. And we're really happy that you're here. I'm glad you show up for every broadcast of the Morning Minute. And thank you very much, and thank you, Lord. The Lord is great. He covers all our needs. We get food, clothing, shelter, and love. And most importantly, love. It's a very nice part of our life that we can always have someone around that encourages us and gives to us and counsels us and makes life rejoice and be pleasant. Thank you very much to the great Almighty, the terrific Trinity, the amazing Almighty. Might as well get right into the display and the PowerPoint. Let's see what we're talking about today. Smiles for Jesus, Morning Minute, March 29th. Do you believe it? The day of the month and the year of the year has the same last number. Wow, they're both 9s. Hopefully this broadcast will be better than a 9. It'll be a 10. We're looking at Corinthians, 2 Corinthians chapter 4, verse 7. But we have this treasure in earthly vessels, that the excellency of the power may be of God and not of us. Again, I think that believing wholeheartedly that all the power comes from God lessens the load on us and gives us strength and confidence. I read earlier today in the book of 2 Corinthians about the wonderful blessing that God gives us all with vision and sight and the of the Lord and the different life it makes for each of us. But it did say in one line in 2 Corinthians that God withholds that vision from some people. And I've met a few, sorry to say. But we have this treasure in earthen vessels. I think that's talking about the treasures of God. In the earthen vessels, I think the vessels are the pots of wine. But they did put valuable things in vessels to store and to move, like the ark. But we have this treasure of vision and belief and wholehearted faith in the treasure of God. And whether it says, I think it says somewhere in the Bible, this is good. That the excellency and power may be of God. All this doesn't happen through us. We build cars, we build homes, we build nuclear weapons. And that's not from the power of God. That's somewhere where the enemy or the other guy, the bad guy, has us do things that are wrong. To kill is wrong. But it's nice to have transportation. God gave us the knowledge to make steel and rubber and personal computers that they put in cars now, as well as cell phones. But that's not the power of God. It's the power He gave us to make a car, make a home. And we don't have the power to make a tree. And there's a lot of trees. And we don't have the power to make oceans or seas, water seas. That's the excellency and the power that not just maybe, but it is of God. Thank you very much, Lord of Lords, King of Princes, King of Kings. You are good. You are number uno. And it's not of us, the powers, again, the making of houses and cars and nuclear weapons. And believe it or not, we even make something called a cell phone. I don't know if you ever heard, but it's a pretty good thing. It gets us in contact. Yesterday I spent 2.5 hours with a good Christian friend talking about connecting to each other, exchanging letters, and trying to get a video call going. If anyone can help with the video call, comment on YouTube or Facebook, and I'll take heart that I got one comment. And oh yes, visitor or member number 0, it's very important that you comment. And we'll appreciate your attendance at every morning minute. And God gave vision to the spiritually blind. Ask God to do that. I see people who have trouble with life in general, or who are caught up in the flesh, and it's all I, me, my. But it is us, them, they. Don't be spiritually blind. Pray for God to touch those people that we love, that we share walks with, that we shop at Walmart with. The other call to action is surround yourself with believers. I think that's very important to trust and have faith that a network from church or fellowship are people who you can trust. I think that trust goes beyond trust of believer to believer or Christian to Christian, but it's a trust in God. And associate with the doers. It's nice to have faith and actions and stuff, but people who actually get things done, the doers, are very special and gifted people. And we thank God very much for them. They don't give in and they don't give up. Do the same for yourself. Okay, that was the Morning Minute. We thank you very much. It's been about 10 minutes and 0 viewers is still watching. Thank you very much. You're a blessing and a hope and a wonderful compliment to each day. And again, it's thank you and have a good morning. What the heck? Have a good weekend.